Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a brand new pickups video. Got some good stuff to share with you guys today. This is all the stuff I received for my birthday, which was last month. I got some gifts from my wife, and then I also received cash from friends and family, and I used that cash to buy some stuff. I got stuff at my local game store, GameStop, and eBay. And I've also got another new reward from the My Nintendo Rewards program that I just received. So we'll get started here. I'll start off with the item I got from the My Nintendo Rewards program, which I absolutely love it. It's really cool because you just have to do simple things like if you explore the Nintendo's website, you can earn these platinum coins. If you play the Super Mario Run game every day on your phone, you earn coins that way. You can also earn coins by logging onto your Nintendo Switch and completing little missions on there. And then you can use those coins on the website to buy digital content, but I like to save it for physical content. Anytime they have a new game that's released, they usually will release new physical rewards to help promote that. And they just released this because the Donkey Kong Country Returns HD game came out on Switch, and so they had this cool little sticky notepad collection, which has Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong on it. On the side, you have the Donkey Kong barrel and some bananas, and it looks like it's on a little wood pallet, which is pretty cool. And it was like 400, maybe it was 500 some platinum coins, but just really cool and neat. So if you guys are into promotional items, you guys like little things from Nintendo, like they have bags, sometimes they have hats and pens and different kinds of little collectibles. You can get them by joining that My Nintendo Rewards program, which is free, and you can actually earn those platinum coins for free. You don't have to spend any money to earn them, and then you can turn them in for little physical rewards. I've got a lot of great stuff over the years from them, and it's a really cool program, so definitely recommend you check it out. If you like little promotional things and you like Nintendo, check out their website and sign up for it. It's free, and you can get some cool rewards for it. You can also get a bunch of digital stuff if you want as well. Now we'll go over a couple of things I got from my wife. Now my wife knows that I'm got a big collection, obviously, and it's really hard for her to find games that I want. So I gave her a little list of some Nintendo Switch games that I would like to add to the collection, and she got me two of them. And the first one she got me was the Mario and Luigi Brothership, which I really love the Mario and Luigi RPG series. You know, ever since I played Super Mario RPG on the Super Nintendo, and then the Paper Mario series came out on the 64. And then I really love the Mario and Luigi games that started on Game Boy Advance with the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And so this one is the newest one in the entry, and it's on the Nintendo Switch. So I was really happy to add this to the collection. And I really love the artwork that Nintendo does on the inlays of these. Looks really awesome. All my Switch cartridges actually have a bag that I keep them in next to my Switch. And definitely looking forward to eventually playing this one because I do love this series, and this looked really fun. Another one she got me here is a classic game. Came from the GameCube days, and that is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, but they released it on the Nintendo Switch, which is pretty cool. Again, they had a cool little artwork on the inlay. And another one I was really happy and glad to add to the collection because I played and beat the GameCube version, so it'd be nice to replay it on the Nintendo Switch. So that's awesome. I still have a nice little list of more Nintendo Switch games I'd like to get this year, but I'm in no rush to get them. But I do have that little list there, so I was really happy to get those for my wife. That was really awesome. And I got one game that I got from the GameStop, and I picked this up for my wife and myself, because my wife is a big fan of this series, and that is the Crash Bandicoot series. And I've been looking to add this game to their collection, but I'm waiting to find it for a good price. GameStop had it priced at $16, but I had my $5 off monthly coupon, so I got it for $11, and that is the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. That has all three of the classic Crash Bandicoot 2, and the Crash Bandicoot Warped game, which is cool. And then, unfortunately, they didn't have a manual, which everybody would have loved to add, but this in good condition. It also says it has 2 bonus levels. And the nice thing about this collection is that it's all contained on the disc. If you get, like, the Nintendo Switch version, unfortunately, you have to download one of the games, I believe, which kind of sucks, but that's how it is with modern gaming. So, really looking forward to playing these old Crash games again, because we did rent this from Family Video back in the day, and my wife really enjoyed it, and so did I, but I wanted to eventually get it and add to the collection, and I'm glad I finally got it for a really good price, so that was really cool. Next up, I got some stuff from the local game store. First thing is I got another Lego Dimensions set for Portal 2. Was in there, just without the box. I loved the Lego Dimension games. I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to add different pieces to the set, but they become really expensive, really hard to find over the years. as you know, they don't make it anymore, and I rarely see them at the game store. They had a couple other sets there, but they were ones I already had, but I did not have Portal 2, and it was only 15 bucks, but it is complete with everything, so that was cool to add. Definitely would like to go back and finish beating that game. I actually played it with my son back when it was new. I even played a little bit with my wife, and she had a lot of fun with it, and so did I. So I'd like to go back and beat that game and add that stuff to it, and I'm always looking to add different sets that I'm missing for the LEGO Dimension set. So it was really cool to see that. Added a couple more 360 games to my collection. You know, there's not a whole lot more that I want, but this is one that I thought I had and I didn't, so I wanted to get it. It was only $5, and that was Dragon Age Inquisition. Really happy to have that in the collection, and it's on 2 discs. It also requires a hard drive because you have to install it, and what's really cool is it had an old Walmart receipt that when someone bought it for $59.96. So it was really cool to find that old receipt in there. I'm just going to leave it in there, just kind of a little time capsule, but really happy to have this in the collection now. Another one I got for $5 was Watch Dogs for the 360. Now, obviously, I have this on the modern consoles, but one that had the 360 version, and it is also complete with both discs in there. So, really happy. I really did enjoy this game on the Xbox One, and I'd like to play it again on the 360, so that wasn't bad for $5. Another one here has been one that's been on my list I've wanted to find for quite a while. I just didn't want to pay the hype price because it really got kind of expensive here locally, like $30 and $40. Finally got back down to a normal price here in 2026. Just had to wait for the FOMO Xbox 360 crazy that we had last year. Kind of hype calmed down here, and I got it for 18 bucks, and that was Sniper Elite 3, but this is the Ultimate Edition, which has all the DLC on the disc. So you want to make sure that if you buy this game that it says Ultimate Edition, because there's a regular version of Sniper Elite 3 that won't have all the 9 additional DLC stuff on it. It's all contained on the disc. So very awesome to have, especially with the 360 Marketplace closed down. This is the only way to get all the DLC for the 360 version. So really happy to finally have that one in the collection. And then this was another one that's been on my list. Again, had to wait for the FOMO 360 hype to die down this year, so it finally went down, dropped like 20 bucks, and I got it for $15, and that is King's Quest, the complete collection, which includes all 5 chapters and an epilogue. Really cool. This was recommended to me by a buddy. He said I would have a lot of fun with this, and so I definitely glad to finally have this one in the collection, and glad to get it for a good price. So definitely I would say this is the year to get some of those 360 games that maybe you missed out on last year because of the crazy FOMO hype. It's really died down as people are turning their focus to other consoles. So this is a great year now to get some of those 360 titles you might have missed. A lot of them have dropped in value and price over the past year. So some of them have gone down a lot. So this is a great time to get them. And now from eBay, I got 3 Japanese titles that are part of the Shutoku Battle, and here in the US, you know, we know it as the Tokyo Extreme Racer series. Well, these are some of the early games in that series, and first one I got is for Super Famicom. It is boxed and complete in really good condition, and this is the Drift King Shutoku Battle 2. Now, I have the original Shutoku Battle 1994 on my Super Famicom, but I never got the sequel, and I finally found one for a good price online, complete in good condition from a US seller. It's really cool. I love the Japanese Super Nintendo boxes, and it's complete with a little manual, which is cool, and then we have the cart and this cool little plastic thing, and then it also has a little instruction manual on how to plug in your Super Nintendo Famicom and how to plug the cartridge in, which is pretty cool. But this is a really cool little racing game in the Shutoku Battle series. Really fun. If you guys have played like Mario Kart or something, it's similar in style app, except with real cars. Really cool game, and definitely one I would love to play and check out. So that was cool to get. And then I also got for the PlayStation 1, as there's a trilogy of these games, and we only received one of them in the US. And we got, it was called, I know in the Dreamcast it was Shutoku Battle 97. I can't remember the exact name of it on the PlayStation, but in the US we got it as Tokyo Highway Battle, which is cool. But there was 2 more in that series we never received, so I was really happy to get these for the collection. And the first one here is Shutoku Battle R. Now this is PlayStation the best. This is basically like their best of version, like our greatest hits copy, because it is a little bit different cover if you get the regular version. But I found this one for a really good deal from the seller. Great condition, complete with the book and everything. And it's also compatible with that Namco racing controller where it turns. That's really cool. I actually own that controller, so I would like to check it out with that. So definitely really fun. Now, obviously, you're going to need to have a modded PlayStation 1 or an import console. I have a really cool little disc and spring thing that I bought from a game store back in the early 2000s that lets me play import games on my PlayStation 1 with just simply a disc, and you swap out with that with the import disc. So I am looking forward to checking this out because I really loved Tokyo Highway Battle, and this is more of that. Really awesome game. And then the last one I got is another Shutoku battle, and this is the Super Technic Challenge. Another cool racing game in there. Unfortunately, it got a little damaged in shipping. The plastic got broken, and since it's a Japanese case that's not easily replaced, but it's not a huge big deal to me. I'm just glad the disc is minty, and so is the nice manual there. Got the disc there. So I was a little disappointed that it got damaged. I contacted the seller, and they did refund me a few dollars for the damage, because they said they could, take it back and get a refund, but they didn't have any other copies, and I really just want the game. It's not a big deal. Someday I'll buy a cheap sports Japanese copy or something and replace the case with that. But a really awesome game, and I'm really looking forward to playing these Shutoku battle games because I absolutely love the Tokyo Extreme Racer series. And in Japan, it's known as the Shutoku Battle series, so I'm really happy to add these classic Genki titles to my collection. So it's awesome. Got 2 new PlayStation ones and a Super Famicom one, so that's really awesome. I pretty much have all of the ones released except for, I think there's like one on the Sega Saturn. But I pretty much have almost all of them now in my collection. I would like to buy another copy of the Shutoku Battle 94 just so I could get it in the box like this one because they're really cheap. Up to like $20 or under. They're not very expensive. But that's pretty much everything I received, guys, for my birthday. I'm not going out and picking up a whole lot of games anymore this year. I'm really focused on just getting a few certain games that I want, as I'm really satisfied with my collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys have been picking up lately. I'm always interested to hear what you guys have been adding to your collections. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you next time.